choir members and 5 all-state choir members. We had 54 entries at the District Solo and Ensemble Festival at Lee Summit High School, and 33 of those, encompassing more than 65 students, I think it was actually closer to 70, that received medals at state in either their solo or ensemble, or some of them both, or some of them 3 different things. Let's just say when I bought medals, I spent a lot of money, which is really, really, really cool and a testament to our students and their hard work. I put out something as a department, and I believe it was, this is correct, between band, orchestra, and choir, we had 66 entries at state encompassing more than 90 students. That was at state. That's not district choir, and that could actually be clapped for because it's pretty amazing. There really aren't a lot of schools in the state that are combining their programs that way and doing that caliber of work. We had a fabulous Fiddler on the Roof. It seems like forever ago, but I was doing a little bit of listening today, and then Fifth Hour started listening to some recordings, and man, that was an amazing, amazing show. Our choirs continue to set a standard of excellence in performance with 3 fabulous concerts. At Large Ensemble Festival, we take 5 choirs. We're actually one of 2. We're one of 2 high schools in the entire state that take 5 choirs and to our state festival. And each one of the choirs received exemplary ratings from the judges, and that did not happen for everyone throughout the state or throughout even our Kansas City metro area district. And the thing I'm most proud of is 3 of those 5 choirs, the 3 choirs that are not chamber choirs, have to sight read in front of a judge. And that judge gave them exemplary, which is the highest rating you can give. And they really, really came through in their sight reading, which is really a reflection of their musicianship and of their hard work and of their teamwork. So I'm really excited about that. A cappella choir, many of you got to come down to the Hillsburg Hall, got to perform at the Kauffman Center with the Heritage Philharmonic, and with Truman High School and with William Jewell, and I thought it ended up being just an amazing, amazing concert, especially in the middle of Southern Exposure, in the middle of state, in the middle of prom, in the middle of all that other stuff. But I'm really glad we did it, and I know our students felt really good about the performance itself. There is nothing better. We have one of the world's best performing centers. If you haven't been to the Kauffman Center, you need to go. It is one of the best things in the United States as far as a performing hall. I got to talk to a former student from the Freshman Center who went to Blue Springs High School. I got to teach at Blue Springs High School years ago, but he now tours as an operatic tenor. And he has performed all over the United States, and he says that the Kauffman Center, Hillsburg Hall, is one of the finest halls that he's been in. So that's an unsolicited plug for you to go do that. I will say the Symphony also does something called, let's see if I get it right, happy hour concerts, and the happy hour concerts are free and open to the public, and usually like 5 o'clock for an hour. And so I would strongly suggest that you do that. Men, take your wife. You'll look like you're really cultured. There we go. Southern Exposure. Anybody enjoy Southern Exposure?
Yeah.
Southern Exposure, which was just last weekend, it's been sprint for these students. But I thought it's one of the best shows I've seen. I think it was entertaining the entire time. I'm surely missing and forgetting some things that we did. I'm surely, like I didn't even mention going to Los Angeles, but we went to Los Angeles over spring break and performed at Pepperdine and got to play a little bit too, but also performed at Disney. And I'll tell you one really cool thing that that the clinician who does Disney, they come up and they always talk to the director like, hey, what are we listening for? What are we looking for? And what kind of group is this? And you can tell when you do these kind of things. It's like, I'm sure in your job there are like 2 or 3 things people always ask, and you know whether or not they're really genuinely asking that question or whether they're just saying something. Well, she said, hey, what are you looking for? And I said, I just want these students to have fun. I want them to experience what it is in a studio to do a recording. And she said, and what level are they? I said, well, I think we're pretty decent, and we sight read. I think we sight read really well. And she goes, oh, really? And I said, yeah. So you should be able to do stuff. And I will brag on the people that went, because she said in her 20 years of doing what she's done, she has never done 3 clips because they read mostly correctly. I'll look at something because that's the standard we set. Oh yes, that's P. Sorry, but they read it almost perfectly the first time, and little did I know she had recorded and like, man, that's really good. And so they did 2 more clips. So give acapella choir a hand. That's amazing. And she had tons of fun, and apparently we brought back the entire Star Wars lightsaber set. I don't know, something like that. Students, you did it. It's been a great year. It's been a long year, but it's been a great year. You do amaze us daily with your work ethic, with your passion for great music, and most importantly, with your care and passion for each other. I love that choir really is a family, with all the good and bad that comes with family, because it's frustrating sometimes, and we get mad at each other, all of us. But your students have each other first, and that's something Mr. Parrish and I set as what we want, and they sure stepped up. Tonight, I am sure someone's name will be mispronounced. Jonas. I know how to say it though. I like my way better. I'm sure someone's name will be mispronounced. I'm sure somebody will even be mixed up in like not a freshman, we call him as a freshman, not a sophomore, we call him. I'm sure. We have, Mrs. Parker has actually been working for 3 weeks. Mrs. Parker, who's off, she's in Arizona with family, something that she had a long time ago, or had planned a long time ago, but she's been working tirelessly to make sure every one of your students has a certificate with their name, with their specific name on it for the choir, and making sure everything's been in place. And then Mr. Parrish really worked hard today to solidify some of that stuff. But if there is something wrong, we'll fix it. And I'm just going to apologize now if there's something wrong. So I apologize in advance. Anytime you have 200 students in the program, something is going to get messed up. And seniors, it's funny, even those who have had like 3 hours a day for like 18 years or however long it's been, I still forget your name sometimes because it's who I am. So we'll do our best.